The single largest change in the entire stock market is coming in a couple months, and if you're not prepared, you're gonna get left behind. Hi, if this is your first time on the channel, my name is Alex Temes. I've been day trading for over 11 and a half years, and I made over $16 million in verified trading profits. I'm gonna be talking about the pattern day trader rule that's gonna be going away in just a few months. This is the single most important thing to keep in mind about trading going into the future. So let's start with what the pattern day trader rule is in the first place. The pattern day trader rule was created to help the small traders. If you trade with less than $25,000 in your trading account, you are only allowed to place 3 day trades per 5-day rolling period. What the heck does that even mean? That means that if you go in and out of a single stock within the same day, that counts as 1 day trade, right? If you do the same thing, get in, get out, get in, get out, get in, get out, that counts as 3 day trades, and you cannot place another day trade for 5 days, or else your account will get restricted. What can you do to avoid some of this? Well, number one is obviously having over $25,000 in your account. With over $25,000 in your account, you could trade unlimited, in, out, 100 billion times per day, and there's gonna be no problems at all. Or what other people do is they swing trade. They'll buy a stock on Monday and they'll sell it on Tuesday. That does not even count as a day trade, so you are free to do that as much as you want. But as you know, sometimes when you buy a stock on Monday, if you wait to sell it on Tuesday, it already craters. So this is a huge barrier to entry for most small account traders. There are some options overseas or funded account nonsense. By the way, if you're watching this, funded accounts are a scam. Their entire business model is they only win if you lose the challenge. So in my opinion, these prop firms are gonna be no longer around next year. There are certain markets where the pattern day trader rule does not exist. That's why it makes it very interesting for beginner level traders to trade these markets. Unfortunately, those markets are very, very difficult and most often a scam. Futures does not have any pattern day trader rule. Crypto does not really have any pattern day trader rule. Options don't really have a pattern day trader rule. And now here are some of the difficulties about those markets. Forex is 24/7. So you gotta know what's moving all day long. If you're asleep when most of these moves are happening, chances are you're not gonna make money. By the way, a lot of these Forex people are driving around Bugattis and Paganis and whatever other Agani type of cars out there because they own the brokerages, they own the prop firms, they only win if you lose. But that's a complete aside. What about crypto? Crypto is all based on pump and dumps. It's whoever's buying the quickest meme coin and selling it to the next idiot first. How can you make a living doing that? And then finally, there's options. Options aren't a scam, but options are very, very difficult. Options are difficult because you have to get the timing, the direction, and the price right all at the same time. If either of these is wrong, your option will go to zero. Options are pretty much a lottery ticket. You're buying a lottery ticket hoping that it goes up 500, 600, 700, 1,000%. But as you know, the only people that are actually winning the lottery are the people selling the lottery and taking that money. So in my opinion, to be a successful options trader, you have to be writing the options, not buying the options. But obviously that has a lot more risk. So all of these different markets have completely exploded lately. Forex, crypto, options, because there's no pattern day trader rule. Anyone with any amount of money could get started and they're not limited to trades. Think about if you went to Vegas and they said you could only place 3 bets on blackjack every 5 days. Vegas would be out of a business. So in my opinion, stocks, the same vehicle that I trade, have the most edge because there's so much inefficiencies in the market. For me, as you see on this channel, I live trade small cap stocks primarily to the short side. Instead of Warren Buffett finding the best stocks in the world and betting that they go higher, I find the worst stocks in the world and bet that they go lower. So I primarily focus on the short side of trading, and that's exactly how I made over $16 million. Now, why is this PDT rule so dang important? It's because when it goes away in a couple months, the account minimum is gonna go from $25,000 to $2,000. Imagine you could trade unlimited amounts with just $2,000. What does that mean? That means prop firms are no longer gonna be in business, right? Their entire model is gonna be completely destroyed. Brokers are gonna be making a ton more money because traders are gonna be trading more. Exchanges are gonna be making a ton more money because traders are gonna be trading more. So imagine we're entering a market of a new era. 24/7 trading is coming, like it or not. PDT is going away, like it or not. President Trump is going to be introducing $2,000 stimulus checks. President Trump is introducing a 50-year mortgage. President Trump is introducing a 15-year car loan.
So what'd you say your budget was again, man?
$1,000 a month.
Okay, easy, doable. You looking for a Honda, Toyota?
No, Corvette Z06.
I'm sorry, you said what? What's your credit score?
550.
I have 15 years.
15 years? Okay, I'm
15
listening.
years. You can pay this car off in 15 years. 15-year loan. You want to do it?
I'm getting
180 months.
That's fine. Okay.
You're going to do that on this car.
If it's $1,000 a month,
Your payment's going to be $909.
Let's do it. What are you waiting for?
So these types of things only benefit big money. Now, why is it important for you to know this? It's because of a concept that I learned playing video games. So if you're like me, you grew up playing Call of Duty. You know what the best time of playing Call of Duty was? It was during the Christmas time. You know why? Because of a concept called Christmas noobs. What is a Christmas noob? A Christmas noob is someone that got the video game as a gift during Christmas. They hop on Xbox Live or PlayStation Live and they try learning the game and they just keep getting destroyed and destroyed and destroyed. Why? Because experienced players are dying for those Christmas noobs. They're trying to get their stats up. They're trying to get those kill streaks up. They're trying to do everything that they can on those inexperienced players. So I would always look forward to Christmas time. I had the game months in advance. As soon as the game came out, I would purchase it. It would give me 3 or 4 months to practice and get very, very good so that when the Christmas time came and the Christmas noobs entered the market, man, I was just getting headshots on headshots on headshots and getting camos for my guns. And then those Christmas people will get frustrated and hey, it is what it is. So we're entering that same type of concept, but let's call it PDT noobs, right? So what does that mean? That means that a lot of inexperienced traders are going to be entering the market very, very soon. And those inexperienced traders are just gambling. They don't have a strategy, they don't have a process, they don't have a routine, they don't have anything. They're just gambling because they want to, catch the hype. They want to get the next penny stock that goes up and buy themselves a BMW. But what you have to know as a trader that's maybe watching this video is the earlier that you get started in trading, the more processes that you learn and the more consistent you could be before the PDT noobs come along is how you're gonna make a substantial amount of money. So let me explain. Imagine during the 2020 era, when I was a professional level trader, I was making millions of dollars during 2020 because most of the people entering the market didn't know anything about trading. The entire world was shut down. There was only one business that was open, that was the stock market. So a lot of inexperienced 2020 noobs entered the market, and if you knew anything about trading, if you were just a little bit advanced, you would just take their money like a shark on a poker table. The exact same thing is happening almost 6 years later with the PDT rule. So in my opinion, this is the most important time to hone in on your trading skills because the PDT noobs are gonna enter their market. Their money is the same color as yours and mine, which is green. So I'm actually very, very excited. I've made $16 million over the past 11 years. I might make $16 million in the next year simply based on so much inexperienced traders entering the market. So this is the perfect time to learn how to trade. This is the perfect time to hone in on your skills because by the time the PDT noobs come, if you are not prepared, you will be left behind. So this rule is 100% happening. The brokers are adjusting to it. The traders are adjusting to it. The question is, are you adjusting to it? If you know anything about anything, this is going to be the biggest bull market of our entire generation. You're already seeing it now with AI and all these other things. This is no joke. This is the internet all over again, but bigger, especially with the stimulus checks coming, especially with the interest rates going down, especially with a 50-year home loan, a 15-year car loan, and PDT going away, and you're bearish on this market. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm a short bias trader, but long term, I'm completely bullish on this market. So this is the thing, guys. PDT is going away. You will not need $25,000 to trade anymore. You will only need $2,000. Forex is a scam. Crypto is a scam. Options are very difficult. Stocks have an edge. So learn the edge on stocks. Watch some of my live trading videos on YouTube right now, and you will learn how to be prepared when these PDT noobs enter the market in just a few months.